Hello dear student, welcome back to English class. Yes dear students, in today's class we are going to learn a grammar part. Grammar part, that is parts of speech, which is on page number 7. So what is our grammar part name? It is parts of speech. So, speech means what? Yes, when you want to talk, when you want to communicate, you are using words. Yes or no? So, you are using words. Those words all collectively called as parts of speech. Parts of speech means it is categories of words that perform similar grammatical role in the phrase or in the sentence or sentence structure. It is called as parts of speech. I will explain here. I will write here parts of speech. Yes, is categorized categorized of words that perform that words perform similar grammatical role. Okay, in the phrase and sentence structure. In phrase and sentence structure. It is called as parts of speech. Mainly in English grammar there are 8 parts of speech. Which are they? Yes, first noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, interjection and conjunction. I will write here. There are 8 parts of speech. Which are they? First I will write here. First I will write noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, then preposition, conjunction, and the last one is interjection. So, noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction and interjection. So, mainly there are 8 parts of speech. So, noun, what is noun? We have to see one by one with example. So, here I will write first noun. You know what is noun? You write down this definition? Yes. First there is noun. Noun means what? Yes, noun. We already learned about this. So, noun. Noun is a name of person, place, animal. Yes, person, place, animal or things called as noun. Yes, noun is name of person, place, things and animal. For example, name of the person you can say that Preeti. Name of animal, just you can say that lion. Name of place, which is the name? Yes, you can say that any place like Belgavi. And even you can say that thing, that is bag, pen, book. So usually these are called as noun. A name of that particular thing is called as noun. So my also name is there. Your also name. A boy, a girl, a cat, a dog. These all are called as noun. Clear? Next, second is pronoun. Pronoun means what? So pronoun are those words we are using instead of noun. So for avoiding repetition, we are using pronoun. Pronoun is used place of noun. Use in place of noun to avoid repetition. So see, suppose I want to tell you that, see, Deepa is a girl. Again, Deepa is a smart girl. Deepa wants to study, or Deepa completing her homework regularly. So for repeating we are used here Deepa, yes or no? So for avoiding this repetition we are using pronoun like she here. For girl we are using she. She is a smart girl and she loves to complete her study. Yes? So for avoiding repetition we are using pronoun. Got it? Got it? Yes. So he, she, it, these are called as pronoun. Got it? Next, about the verb. Till here you are clear? Yes. About the verb. Verb means what? Yes. Now what I am doing here? Yes, I am just roughing the board. So what I am doing? Which action I am doing here? Yes, I am writing. So verb are called action words. Verb are action words. So there are two types of verb, main verb and auxiliary verb. Action words. So whatever we are doing, the action is called as verb. Rahul, here example. Rahul plays cricket. So here we use this play. What it is? Plays is action, playing action. So when we are using the action in the sentence, that is called as verb. Yes? So verb means what? Action word. Now we have to see adverb. Now you understood about the verb? Yes. Now tell me, what is adverb? So adverbs are used to modify noun, verb, adjective and adverb. Yes, verb. See, adverb we are using or they describing or they modifying a verb, even adjective and adverb. Adverb modifies verb, adverb and adjective. So from your textbook, that one example is there. What they written here? Yes, adverb. Hassan Ali hurriedly pulled at his kite. Or simple example, see, this is very sweet mango. This is very sweet mango. So here verb, which is verb? Is. Is verb here, helping verb. So this is mango, you can say, but I told here very sweet. Very sweet, why? It is modifying, it is describing about the verb. Okay, sweetness of mango. So here adverb, this is very sweet mango, or this is very sweet mango. So here you can understand that here, which is the adverb here? Very sweet. So very sweet, sweet is here adverb. It is modifying the verb. Next one is adjective. Adjective, what it will do? Yes, adjective means what? Yes, adjective we are using here that describing or the modifying noun or pronoun. Adjective, this describing or modifying noun or pronoun. So how it modifying the noun? Yes, noun and pronoun. Here by using one example, I will explain you. Here from your textbook example is there, see adjective. So I hear you are a famous cook. I hear you are a famous cook. So here famous what it will do? So you are a cook. I hear you are a cook. It is the simple sentence. But if I use a famous, what it will do? It will describing about that person, about that cook, about the noun, about the pronoun. Got it? I hear you are famous cook. So it is describing about noun or pronoun is called as adjective. One more example. See here Sita is a clever girl. Here one more example. Sita is clever girl. So this clever, how she is? Yes, clever girl. So clever, this word, this adjective is describing about the Sita, noun or the girl noun or pronoun. Okay, about that girl is called as adjective. Till here you have completed, understood? Yes. Now next we have to see preposition. Preposition means what? Yes, preposition. What it is? I'll write here. So next one, our sixth one is preposition. So preposition means what? Yes, it is showing the, see here, it is used to show location, okay, or relationship of noun or pronoun. Yes, and even it is showing the relationship with the another word in these sentences. Got it? Or it is showing the location also, even relationship also with the noun in that sentences. Okay. Next preposition, one example. His kite could cut through it. His kite could, example. His kite would cut through. His kite through the or through it directly. So this preposition here, cut through it. It is showing the relationship. A preposition, why we are using? It is place also, it is showing the place, and even what it can do? Relation with noun. Yes, it shows the relation with the noun and it. Here I will explain you. Here see, which is example I told you. Yes, his kite could cut through it. Through it means what? Through means what? See, his kite was different and that Hasan Ali's kite was different here. So Nawab Hasan Ali's kite would cut through the Aman's kite. So through means it is showing the place. Got it? One more example I will explain you. There is a cow in the shade or in the field. There is a cow in the field. Where is that cow? Yes, where is this cow? In the field. Where? In the field. Or simple example, I can say this is a book, that is a book. There, yesterday I went there. There was too much rain. So it is showing the place. Yes. So where it was that cow? Where is she? In the field. In. So here through, in, these words are called as preposition. Now 7th is conjunction. Conjunction are those words which are used to join, yes, two sentences with each other. So conjunction are used to join even words, even phrases, even sentences or clauses. Conjunction are used to join words, phrases, even clauses or sentences. So which words are used? Yes. So here and, so, but. So yesterday I was absent because I was ill. So yesterday I was absent. So here because, which word I use here? Because, reason. So this is called as conjunction. One more. His father, so from your textbook, his father lost customers because he was a fussy cook. His father lost, example from your textbook, his father lost customers. His father lost customer because he was a fussy cook. Because he was a fussy cook. So here because we use. Again one example, see here. Yes, I was absent because I was ill. I was absent because I was ill. So here because also called as conjunction. Understood? Conjunction are used to join the words, phrase or clauses in the sentence. Now the last one is interjection. Interjection means what? Yes, interjection. Eighth one is interjection. Interjection, why we are using? Yes. So the show emotions and feelings and suddenly outcomes. Okay. So used to express, interjection used to express sudden feelings, or we can say that sudden outburst. Outburst of feelings. Here example. What a nice picture. Oh, I was, or you can say that, oh, I was late. Even you can say that, Yes, the dal. Yes, the dal. So these interjections are used to express the sudden feeling. Suddenly in our mind, oh my God, if we heard any bad news, oh my God, like that. These words are called as interjection. Got it? So these are the 8 parts of speech. What we learn in today's class? Parts of speech. There are 8 parts of speech. Noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, then preposition, conjunction and interjection. These are 8 called as parts of speech we are using for communicating in English language. Got it? Yes. So these are very important. Write down in your notebook, and with that you have to write 2 examples. This is your homework. Yes. Then we'll meet into the next class. Till thank you. Take care.